Hello there, thank you for joining us again today. My name's Sifu Sean Man and this is Wing Chun Chi Sau. Today I've got Gary helping me out and we've been looking at trapping or pinning arms. Again, what I'd like to start by saying is that these type of things, the traps, are a means to an end. If you try to use these things and hold somebody like this for a prolonged period of time or like this, you know, of course, they're just going to pull their arms out. They're just going to do something that changes that situation, and then the trap that you tried to use is just not going to work. It's a momentary thing. It's going to give you a few seconds, that's it, if you're lucky, in order to get that next shot into the centre line. And that's really all you need as well. So all of these techniques, be it traps or whatever it is we're looking at from the bong lap and Chi Sau, anything like that, you know, it's all a means to an end. It's the same thing. So the first video we did, which was the part one of the pinning or trapping arms, we looked at just literally crossing the arms over the centre from here, and once we got into that position, you know, I used a gum sow to stick it and then I hit the centre line from there. If you haven't had a look at that, please go back and have a look at that as well. Today we're going to take it one step further and we're going to actually look at wrapping the arms up, and this is a little bit more complicated just because of the use of energies. We'll give it a go though. So from here, now all that's going to happen is when you transition through the bong lap and Chi Sau, if I come to here and then, you know, the person quite regularly, they'll throw a Wu Sau or a Mun Sau out that blocks it here. Now what you've got to do is the bottom arm, which you already had hold of in the first place, you've got to apply a bit of pressure to and pull. And you're doing this purposely. This one you are applying pressure to, but it's just a very controlled, stable type of pressure. There's nothing major. This one, you're physically pulling them because what you want them to do is start pulling back. And it's when he starts pulling back, you're going to let him go the direction he originally wants to go in. But you're going to control where he ends up, basically. So from here, as we're rolling, I've come through to this position, I'm putting pressure on here, and as Gary pulls back, I use that momentum to trap his arms up. And this is the position that the person ends in, okay? Now once again, from here, this is only momentary. If we come to this position, this is really good to use Chi Gurk and work your way into the person's legs. That's one option. Another option is just to let go of this bottom arm here and hit the person. And again, for me, anything that can get you to the centre line, you know, as quick as possible is really the name of the game. So if you're going to end up in a position, or if you find yourself in a position where you've wrapped their arms up, let go straight away, you know, with one arm, and, you know, get straight to the centre line, because that's exactly what you're supposed to be doing in the first place. So again, from here, we'll do it the other way around. From here, I go through that bong lap, and as I've come through here and I've chopped, I'm pulling this bottom arm, and as he pulls back, I then let it go the direction it wants to go in. And then from here, I can let go, hit him, do whatever it is I want to do. And I can do that until he pulls his arm free. And you see, I'm not actually stopping his arm. You know, a lot of it is in the head. You have that trap there, but the trap only exists whilst I've got two arms. And then when I let go, I've got as much time as it takes for him to pull free to get some hits through to the centre. And at that point, I need to abandon what I'm doing, change, you know, exactly like, you know, Chi Sau teaches us, just keep changing into the next thing, make sure that my centre is protected, and I'm getting into my opponent's centre as much as possible. So one more time. So from here, I come round to this position, I'm giving a bit of a pull here, so he pulls back, and as he starts to pull back, you control the direction his arm's going to go in, so you get this nice pin here. Okay, last time. And then you've got the person there. Give it a try. It's not as complicated as what it might look, and you know, if it's something you haven't done before, I hope you find it beneficial. Thank you very much for your time. Please like, subscribe and share. Cheers.